Hi folks, welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom. My name is Anna Hendricks. Thanks so much for being here. This week I want to talk to you about distractions. Specifically, I want to encourage you to nix the distractions in your life. Now, without even jumping into any type of examples or reasons, I'm sure that we can all agree that life is really distracting right now. No, wait a minute. It's not life. It's the things we allow into our life. It's our cell phones, the TV, it's multitasking at every moment. It's coming from every different avenue, right? And the thing I think that's most important we understand from the get-go is that we have a lot more control than we allow ourselves to believe. For instance, I went on a retreat this past week. I took a digital detox, put my phone away, put my laptop away. But right before I left town, I was looking through my cell phone and turning off the notifications on apps. And I thought, why haven't I done this before? Why haven't I turned off the notifications and only checked them when it was good for me? Instead of allowing these notifications to pull and rip me out of any situation I'm in or moment I'm in. Yes, I own a social media marketing agency, so I have to be a lot more available than the majority of people out there. However, I still have control. I have a lot of control. And why haven't I been utilizing that control? Because I'm sure we can all agree that it takes us much longer to get things done in these days because there is so many distractions. Whether it's your cell phone, whether it's things going on around you, whether it's the environment we put ourselves into, there's distractions everywhere. So I want to encourage you to start really looking around at your environment and figuring out where you can nix the distractions. Because whether your goals are to build something, to become successful, to get in shape, to build relationships, to have a great day and be happy, I can guarantee you that nixing distractions in your life is going to be very, very valuable. So, 3 ways. Number 1, decide what needs to go. So, in my own personal life, absolutely, it's ridiculous that it was so mind-blowing to me that just turning off my notifications made such a huge difference. But I haven't turned them back on. Why? Because I want to access those notifications on my time. I want to be in control of that. That's something that needs to go because I'm a little bit neurotic about those bubbles and I'm always wanting to get rid of them. So if they're there and I see them, then I'm going to want to get on my phone and just get rid of it, right? So that's definitely something that needs to go. What else needs to go? When I'm talking on the phone with my mother or my father and I'm feeling the need to multitask in that moment. I am not only cutting that relationship in half by not giving them my full attention, but I'm not doing them any justice or giving them any respect by not giving them my attention. The thing is, there's a lot of distractions in our lives. And the first thing we have to do is pinpoint where they're at so that we can start being better about them. Cutting off the notifications on my cell phone has already made a huge difference in my productivity since I've returned to work. So that's a good one. Number 2, start laying ground rules. So the thing is, when you decide something has to go, or you decide you're going to have to start working something out of your schedule, you're going to want to put rules around that for yourself so that it's clear and it's finite. So for myself, here again with the notifications, I will check my notifications every 2 to 3 hours. And that should be plenty enough. My cell phone will always be on, but my notifications, I'm only going to be accessing them when it works for me, which is huge. So, lay ground rules for yourself. Define what it is a distraction is to you. Define how it is you're going to manage it, how that best suits you. Number 3, you want to work at this one day at a time. Distractions, they're everywhere in our life. And as soon as you start looking for them, you're going to start finding more and more and more. You can't get overwhelmed by that. You need to just decide what's most important that you nix. What's most important that you pinpoint and start doing something about it one day at a time. Any new habit, any new thing that we want to incorporate into our life can only occur one day at a time. So don't get ahead of yourself. And if you screw up, pat yourself on the back, say you won't do it again, and start over. It's not the end of the world. This is what I have for you this week. I just want to encourage you to really start looking around your life at what distractions are keeping you back from doing the things that you want to do or living the life that you want to live. There's nothing that is out of your control. There really, really isn't. So wrap your mind around this and start thinking about what you can nix in order to improve the quality of life. Have an awesome rest of the week, a great Wednesday, and come hang out with me.